Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Nidhi, a corporate trainer, NLP coach and a sound therapist. Until recently, I used to be a proud Singapore girl. Well, yes, I used to fly with Singapore Airlines, one of the best airlines in the world. I flew with the airline for 10 years, 5 years as a non-ranking crew, got promoted to a leading stewardess, was there in that role for another 5 years. I also used to be a trainer with Singapore Airlines for almost about 6 years. And here I am today to share my experiences, my tips with all of you, because what better use can I have with all that experience but to share it with you guys. And if being a cabin crew is your dream, I can help you to make it into a reality. You're watching my series on how to become a cabin crew. Guys, I'm really excited today because today is the performance day. Yes, today I'm going to talk to you guys about what actually happens on the day of the interview. Today is the day that is going to reveal all the effort that you've put until today. And of course, I'm going to talk about how you can score that performance in all those assessments that happen on this day today. So what exactly happens in an interview hall is the moment you step into that room full of people, you're actually being watched. The reason why most airlines actually put that as a process is because when you're doing your actual job as a cabin crew, guys, you're watched all the time. I still remember I was doing this China flight where I'm not sure if people really liked my face or because I'm an Asian and they think I have wonderful features. People were taking my photos and they were looking at me. I still remember they were not even eating their meals. They were actually looking at me. It's my tip to being watched. Make sure you're immaculate at all times. I'm also going to be sharing another video where I'm going to talk about the do's and the don'ts in terms of communication and body language. That's actually going to help you just go through this process very easily. The second thing that I want to talk about now is the group assessments. So how exactly do we score in the group assessment is what I'm going to tell you now. So remember guys, during a group assessment, what you talk, the content is not the only thing that the assessor is looking you or judging you for. Your body language, how you sit, how you stand, how you use your hands, how you smile, how you talk with your gestures, how you communicate. So basically your body language as a whole is what an assessor is looking at. Second thing, they're looking at how confidently you're able to conduct yourself or put your opinion across. They're also looking out as to how do you listen to other people when they are saying their part, because being a cabin crew, listening is a very important task. While you're having a conversation with somebody, you have to listen. You have to be able to listen and communicate. The third thing that I want to talk about, one of the other assessments criteria, and perhaps the most important criteria, is that one-on-one interview. Yes, I know everyone gets nervous even thinking about it, how to enter that room, how to sit, how to talk, how to engage your interviewers, how to make yourself as a candidate who stands out. One, the question answer round. Very important, because that is the time when an interviewer is actually not just judging the content of your answer, but exactly how do you answer. So impress your interviewers in that one-on-one question answer round, not just by giving them what they want, but basically telling them why they should choose you by the answers that you give them. And the second thing is they're looking at your body language. So yes, it's very important to know how to sit, how to talk, use your hands at the right time, to be able to greet them, do that handshake properly. So again, as I said, I'm going to be making a video where I'm going to be talking about these body language details as well. And the third thing that I want to talk about is attitude, guys. I always say this. Keep your heels high and keep your attitude right. Cabin crew is all about being humble, to be able to say these 4 words: sorry, please, excuse me, and thank you at the right time and with the right attitude. So you have to keep your attitude right, guys. So during this whole process, remember, you are not just being judged on what you say, but how you say it. Most of the airlines do require you to make announcements. So it's very, very important for an airline to know that you're able to enunciate and you're also able to pronounce properly. So that is one of the reasons as to why they conduct this round, which is called an announcement round, or probably they'll ask you to just speak something which is written, but most of the times it's an announcement from their announcement book or announcement track that they will ask you to just say it out loud. So the tip here is don't rush through it. Just remember your enunciations and pronounce everything properly. 5th assessment round, which is, again, some airlines do this, some airlines don't, and it is a swimming test. Again, the reason why the airline puts you through this kind of assessment is to be able to see how confident you are in the water, and in general how confident you are to be able to deal with emergencies, because, you know, looking pretty and serving meals is not just what cabin crew is all about. Taking care of emergencies, ditching into water, evacuating on land is also one of the requirements, although they do train you, but then they want to see how confident you are. So step up to it. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to wear that swimming costume in front of everyone. If you have it, flaunt it. That's what I'm going to tell you to score this interview. The 6th assessment, again, some airlines do it and some airlines don't. Most of the airlines that I did apply for, like Jet Airways and British Airways, I do remember they did have this assessment, which was the skin analysis. Again, guys, remember, you're the face of the airline. People look up to you all the time when you're walking in that uniform, when you're serving in that uniform, when you're having a conversation, you're being assessed every time. So you want to look good and not be walking into a flight with acne and pimples and scars on your face. So yeah, skin analysis is one of the assessment rounds. If you think that there are things that you need to do to maintain your skin, don't just do it 1 week before the interview. The 7th thing that I want to talk about is a lot of airlines sometimes expect you to wear their uniform for 2 reasons. One, they want to see how you look in their uniform, because again, it's all about the image. And the second thing is they want to see if you have any visible scars or visible tattoos when you wear the uniform, because these cannot be part of your uniform. So yes, these are the 7 things that I can think of. Most of the airlines actually puts their candidates through the assessment processes, but there could be a lot more. Again, as I always tell you guys, read through your email, check out the websites, see if there is anything specifically mentioned on the websites. Well, I've done my research, and this is what I've gotten from all the websites and my experiences that people, or by talking to people and their interview processes. So I've combined everything together and made this video for you guys. I really hope this has been an informative video, and if you like what you see, please do like my channel, do subscribe, and I'll be sharing a lot more videos with you. As I always say, you're not alone. I'm going to be guiding you and walking with you through this whole process step by step. Love you guys.